Om Shri Sai Ram. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba. Our speaker for today is a devotee from Thane Samiti, Mr. Padmanabhan. He has been staying in Thane since 1991, earlier residing at Vrindavan Society and currently at Asha Residency. In the Samiti, he is known as son of Mrs. Parvati Sundaresan, who was an ardent devotee of Swami who merged with Swami in the year 2005. His family has known and followed Swami since the year 1972 when they moved from New Delhi to Kolkata. They have been really fortunate to know Swami during his days of play together with his teachings. A chartered accountant by profession, Mr. Padmanabhan has had his own consulting firm in finance for the last 30 years. After his mother's demise, he had drifted into his daily activities and had almost forgotten about Sai activities, and Swami just remained in his house temple. One day, it occurred to him that he should write a book about his mother and their family experiences with Swami over the years. Swami helped him reconnect to Sai activities by showing him the path to our Samiti. Let us welcome Mr. Padmanabhan to share his experiences with us. Jai Sai Ram.
Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you, Uncle.
Hi Ram, yes we can.
My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Swami. Thank you, Shruti, for that introduction. But the introduction itself says that there is a message which Swami gives to everyone. Sometimes we understand, sometimes we don't understand. And this message of mine, which was quite recent, hardly about a month back, was because of a very distant cousin of mine who had sent a clip from a book called Omnipresent Sai, written by an American author. And in that book, he had mentioned about my mother, and the title of that episode said, I will listen to you sing. And it talked about my mother's experience with Swami and how she sang in front of him. Now that made me think, if some American can write about my mother, now I have so many things to write about. So many. I mean, I think I have already kind of written close to about 100 pages already. I'm still writing slowly. Then it's came that I said no. Suddenly it struck me that I have not been to a bhajan for ages, and went on the net and found out the Samiti's number, and that's how I'm here. And most of the people who were in Vrindavan at some time, at least in the 90s, probably would be knowing my mother. She was known as Baba Mami in Vrindavan. Well, our journey, Shruti, one small change. It was not when we shifted from Delhi to Calcutta. 1972 is when we shifted from Calcutta to Delhi. And there, our journey started. My mother was always a very spiritual person, a very pious person. And I can say that she was a divine person. So she was with the Chinya mission, and then she was also attending Samiti Bhajans in Calcutta. And I think English and Hindi both will be okay as a language.
Yes, sir, Sairam. Sairam, I would request you to be a little more louder. I think you are
Okay.
very soft. I feel if you can keep your earphone mic near your mouth so that we
All right.
will
Okay.
be
Okay.
more
Okay.
audible. Yeah, this is better now.
Okay. This is better.
Check.
Okay. So when we came to Delhi, she, we don't know, new place, new city. How she got connected to the Sai activities is anybody's
Also,
guess.
did you check your laptop or mobile volume is full? Is it?
Yeah, it's full now. It's full.
Okay. But still
Right now
the
it's full.
voice is soft only. If you can bring little more closer.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. Now, if we
Is
can
it
check.
okay now? Is it okay
Yeah,
now?
yeah, better than earlier. Thank you.
The voice comes down and the emotions take over when you talk about Swami.
Yes,
But
yes.
I'll try to be louder.
Thank you.
So she somehow got connected to the Sai activities in 72 when we came to Delhi and started attending bhajans regularly there, and she used to sing very well. 72 Swami came to Delhi. She went to Talkatara. Talkatara Gardens was the place where the public gathering used to happen. She went to Talkatara Gardens, came back and explained her experience as if she was having a one-to-one interview with Swami. And later we realized that all she had was that she saw a figure which looked like Swami at a distance of maybe half a kilometer. That's it. But her excitement was as if she has seen Swami in person. Swami has been speaking to her. She was so excited. It was in 74 when Swami again came to Delhi that she was very keen that she should sing in front of Swami. And there was an audition before Swami came in Delhi for all the singers. And right in the audition, she was rejected, saying that she doesn't have a voice to perform in front of Swami. So naturally, she was very disappointed that time. However, दर्शन हुए हमारे उसके बाद one of the side devotees के घर पे Swami had come for breakfast. So that lady had invited us to their house. वहाँ गए, वहाँ it was a small gathering और वहाँ स्वामी के सामने mother got up and asked Swami in Hindi, can I sing in front of you in Talkatara Gardens? But Swami तो Swami है, he replied back in Tamil, अम्मा तलकतोरा गार्डन எதுக்கு இங்கேயே பாடுங்க मतलब यही गाओ मेरे सामने अभी गाओ. Somebody gave a harmonium and before she could set her chord to decide which song to sing, Swami said, sing that Devi song of yours. So 1 minute she was expressionless, thinking which Devi song Swami is talking about. He said, Jaya Jagajanani Jagadambe, sing that song. And she sang that song. Amma, ரொம்ப நன்னா பாடுறீங்க நீங்க. You're singing beautifully. From today evening, you are going to sing in Talkatara Gardens. That was the way Swami communicated. And from that evening, she started performing in Talkatara. Swami had come sometime in the month of April to Delhi in 74. The month of June, we bought our first car, an Ambassador. And June in Delhi, there is, because of the heat, normally we used to go to the terrace. We had an independent bungalow. We used to go to the terrace to sleep in the night. And in the night around 1 o'clock, 1:30, she suddenly got up and said, I can smell vibhuti. हमने बोला मम्मी पागल है तू, रात को क्या 1 बजे क्या विभूति की बात कर रहे हो, just sleep off. She said, no, I have a strong smell of vibhuti. She said, अभी रात को 1 बजे क्या विभूति, क्या बात कर रहे हो करके सो गए. Morning when we came down, we saw the entire bonnet and the entire dicky of the car was fully covered with vibhuti. And this was our first experience of seeing Swami's miracle happen. Not seen anything like this before. And started wondering, ये क्या हो रहा है? अंदर गए. And went inside. We had one bedroom which was converted as a puja room. वहाँ स्वामी के photographs थे. All photographs were having vibhuti. Some of them were having kumkum. हमने कहा ये क्या चक्कर हो रहा है यार घर पे? What is happening here? I was still pretty young that time. देखा and everybody were surprised, everybody were astonished. My mother was very sure ये स्वामी का खेल. So at last he started playing with us. And the whole thing started building. So we were youngsters. Curiosity बढ़ गया हमारा. So we said, we told our mother, Mommy, this is probably happening only in Sai Baba's photo. Let us see if it happens in Shirdi Baba's photo. So we bought a photograph of Shirdi Baba and kept. Next day, उसमें भी आया. Then we bought a photo of Krishna. Then we bought a photo of Rama. We bought a photo of Jesus, of the Quran. सब ये टेस्ट करते 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 we landed up with 120 photographs and idols in the house, and that room got established as a mandir, the house. And then that was the time when people who have been close to Swami at that time have actually seen his place. That was the time he used to play with everyone. बहुत ज़्यादा हमारे साथ भी बहुत खेला है स्वामी ने, बहुत ज़्यादा खेला है घर पे. It was the time of Holi and my mother was very very skeptical कि तब तक काफ़ी लोग आने लगे घर पे, because people started coming. The place, the house was known as Mandir. So people, known people, unknown people started coming. होली के दिन मदर ने बोला अभी लोग आएंगे, वो कलर डालेंगे, गुलाल डालेंगे, which she never liked. तो she said मुझे ये सब नहीं चाहिए, मैं सुबह सुबह उठ के नहा लूँगी. So the minute I tell them that I've taken bath, then nobody will put gulal at me. So सुबह सुबह उठ के नहा लिया उन्होंने. After taking bath, she went to the mandir. She went and namaskar kiya mandir mein. When she got up from the namaskar, her entire body was covered with gulal, various colors, and the same gulal was there. In we had a Radha Krishna Murti, one Krishna Murti. We had a chair in which for Swami. Everywhere it was only gulal in the house. And when Swami played with her, she could do nothing. She kept sitting like that whole day till people came. सब लोगों ने मम्मी के इधर से प्रसाद लिया गुलाल का. जन्माष्टमी वी हैड बटर, और वो भी कृष्णा के मुंह पे. कृष्णा के मुंह पे वहाँ पे जो बटर अगर रखा होगा तो वो बटर में ऐसे बच्चे ने हाथ डाला है वैसे लगेगा, हाथ डाल के निकाला है बटर. We used to have those thumb impressions in Hanuman Jayanti and in Janmashtami. And butter on all Krishna's photographs. It became so. थोड़े दिन में हमको तो we started getting used to this in the house. हमको तो लगा ही नहीं कि कुछ नया चीज हो रहा है. अच्छा, वो आज हनी आया, ओके, आज विभूति आया, आज कुमकुम आया, आज टर्मरिक आया. बट वन डे, और विभूति इतना आने लगा, started cleaning all the photographs once in a month. 50th फोटोग्राफ क्लीन करने शुरू करेंगे तो पहले फोटो में वापस व्यू दे देगा. 70th फोटोग्राफ क्लीन करने शुरू करेंगे तो 22वां फोटो में ऑलरेडी व्यू दे आ गया. तो बट वी स्टिल केप्ट क्लीनिंग. वो प्रसाद निकाल के रखते थे, सो दैट पीपल व्हेन दे कम दे यूज्ड टू टेक द प्रसाद. बट व्हेन वी वर क्लीनिंग द कृष्णा आइडल, वी फाउंड 3 diamonds of this size, slightly bigger. 3 diamonds in the vibhuti. डायमंड पीस आया, वो हमको पता ही नहीं चला क्या करना था. Kept it there, Swami temple. In the night, Swami came in my mother's dream and told her that these 3 diamonds are meant for 3 different devotees. They will come and take it. And within the next 2 days, 3 different people came and said that they had Swami's darshan in their dreams, and he had asked them to come here and collect the diamonds and go from our house. So they came and they collected that diamonds and went. प्रसाद जब रखते थे घर पे तो स्वामी ने एक्चुअली प्रसाद खाया है, जो भी रखा है प्रसाद. यू हैव सीन स्वीट अगर है तो थोड़ी देर के बाद थोड़े स्वीट्स वो चेयर, स्वामी के चेयर पे हैं, थोड़े स्वीट्स वो फोटोग्राफ के मुंह पे चिपका हुआ है. He's actually come and eaten sweets in the house. Once there was German couple who had come home. Known unknown people, तो it became very common to us. लोग घर एकदम खुला ही होता था. रात को 10 बजे भी कोई आता था, 11 बजे भी आता था, कोई भी आता था. One German couple had come home and they said we want to visit the mandir. गए मंदिर में बैठे. They were there for about an hour or so doing their meditation. And when they finished their meditation, they came out. Then we asked them, how did you know about us, our house? How did you come here? He said, we are coming from Puttaparthi. and we had an interview with Swami. And that man asked Swami in the interview, saying that you have Sundaram in Chennai, Satyam in Hyderabad, and Dharmakshatra in Bombay, and you don't have any place in Delhi. Why so? He said, Swami gave me your address, saying that I live here in Delhi. If you want to see me in Delhi, you can go to this place. Itna grace, itna grace. We were actually very lucky to be with Swami at that time. People who have known him much later, उनको पता नहीं how will they take this, but we have had our time there. But mother was very particular कि कोई भी आकर they should not touch the photographs, they should not take vivudi from there. कौन कैसे आ रहा है, नहा के आ रहा है, नहीं आ रहा है, नहीं पता. तो she used to only give prasad. She used to never let people from outside come and touch any of the photographs. So there was one lady who had come one day in the afternoon. And Amma was not there. Only I was there at home. And she was crying. जोर जोर से. जब पूछा क्या हुआ, her father is very serious in the hospital and she wanted vibhuti. बोला अम्मा तो नहीं है, बाहर गई हैं. She'll come back in about an hour. She said no problem. I will wait for her to come because मुझे प्रसाद लेके जाना है. और पूजा रूम में बैठ के about half an hour, 45 minutes she was meditating. After half an hour, when my mother came back home, went to the mandir and woke her up. Shashi, kya ho gaya? What is the problem? And she saw that her entire body had vibhuti. Pura body. Because she could not wait for Amma to come and give her the prasad. Swami gave her the prasad directly. But she didn't realize she was in meditation. और पूरे उसके body में vibhuti था. She went, took vibhuti for her father, and he immediately recovered. Father immediately recovered. People, devotees, just like when we go to Prashanti Nilayam, when we used to go to give letters to Swami and whatever problems you had, people used to come and keep the letters in our house. Sealed envelope. After one day or 2 days, they will come back and take the envelope, and they had their replies in the letter. We did not know what was the letter, what was their problem, and what was the reply. But they took back the letter and said, we have got a reply. Some have got vibhuti in that, some have got kumkum in that, some had chandan, sandalwood in that. But whatever they wanted, they had their in there. There was one parent who had come home at around 11 o'clock in the night. Of course, not known to us, definitely. Sorry. Then we asked him, what is it and why he has come. He said his child, 11-year-old child, was in All India Institute with a throat problem and was supposed to undergo surgery within the next 2-3 days. And he was not in a position even to drink water. There was some issue with the throat. He was not in a position to drink water. So they had given him saline drops for drinking, and it seems the child in the night had a dream, which he told his father next day, that there was this man who was in this orange robe and with a lot of hair. He came and told him, gave me this address and said, you go there and take prasad, you will not require a surgery. This is what the child told the father, and the father, based on that, came home and took the prasad. It seems, in spite of doctors saying should not take a risk, he mixed the vibhuti with water and gave the child, and for the first time the child actually drank the water, and he kept giving it for 2 days. On the third day, the doctors realized that the child did not require a surgery, that he was getting cured. This was the amount of grace, this was the amount of leelas which Swami has done there in our place. I can keep talking about this endlessly. I don't know how much of time I have, but I can keep talking about this endlessly. In 1976, my mother had acute anemia problem and was hospitalized and was given 6 bottles of whole blood. One bottle of whole blood is equivalent to, I think, 3 bottles of normal blood. 6 bottles of whole blood she was given in the hospital. And because of acute anemia, the doctors were not able to get the vein, to inject the injection for giving the blood. They kept on pricking, trying to find the vein, and she used to keep shouting in the hospital, Swami, Swami, I'm having pain. And after shouting for some time, she suddenly stopped shouting, just smiled, and by the time the doctors got the vein, so she was given blood, and she was given 6 bottles of blood. She was in the hospital for a week or so, and then got cured, came back home. 6 months after that, Swami had come to Delhi. And during the bhajan, Swami came down, straight came to my mother, and asked, Amma, heart tip eppadi irukku? And heart tip eppadi irukku சொன்னோன்னா, she did not for a second. I mean, people who have spoken to Swami will know that the minute he talks, you are lost for words. You don't know how to react. You don't know how to talk to him. So before she could react, he said, hospital, I'm just translating in English, but he said in Tamil, in the hospital, you were shouting so much to call me, and I was standing next to you for the entire 7 days when you were in the hospital. I was just next to you. I was holding your hand. But when you started shouting so much, my ears started paining. And this is what he exactly said. My ears started paining. இவ்வளோ ஏன் நீங்கள் ஷவுட் பண்ணல? நான் தான் பக்கத்தையே இருந்தேன் உங்கள் பக்கத்தில். உங்களுக்கு ஒரு பிரச்சனை இனிமே வராது. You will not have any sickness problem. Don't worry. And the way he said, after that, my mother has never had a sickness problem. Not a single problem in sickness. And even when she expired in 2005, she had gone to Haridwar, had a holy dip in the Ganges, and on the return in the car, she just slept and went to Swami, did not get up. So no pains, no tortures, no sickness, nothing. Such a smooth exit was what Swami had given her at that time. But this was in 76. And the same year, she wanted to go for Swami's birthday celebrations, November 23rd. Tickets were booked, everything was done. I think about 10-15 days before the birthday, there was some cyclone in Andhra Pradesh and trains were disrupted. And so my father said, this is not the right time for you to travel. So her trip got cancelled. And naturally, she was very upset that the trip got cancelled. So on Swami's birthday, she said, I will at least make kheer as prasad. And she made kheer, then realized that she did not have cashew and kismis to put in the kheer. So she called me and said, just go and buy cashew because it's not there and I need to put in the prasad. And money she always kept in the cupboard, which was in the mandir. She told me this, and I went to the mandir to take the money. And the chair had like this heap. It was a heap of cashew nuts and kismis on the chair. दुकान तक जाना नहीं पड़ा, उतना भी स्वामी वेट नहीं कर सके for his prasad. She took cashew out of that, made the kheer, and then offered the prasad to Swami there. And about 1 week or so after the birthday, there was a lady who came home and gave Amma a silk sari. So Amma said, no gifts. Anyway, anyway, there is no occasion and I don't want any gifts. She said, no, the silk sari was given by Swami to me to be given to you, saying that Amma very upset that she could not come for the birthday. So please go and give it to her करके स्वामी ने वो सिल्क साड़ी, एक वायलेट कलर का साड़ी था, स्वामी ने दिया था for मम्मी. His grace was so much for her. I would say हम लोग तो अम्मा के साथ में थे, इसके लिए हमको भी थोड़ा ग्रेस मिल गया स्वामी का, but the grace was totally for स्वामी. Bhajans in the house. We used to have bhajans, mixed bhajans, ladies and gents, every second Monday of the month. And during the bhajans, there have been umpteen number of times. There was once in a bhajan, I was sitting on the gent side in the corner, and Amma was sitting on the lady side in the corner. Our beach mein we used to have a blue velvet colored what do I say, a cloth which was kept in the center, blue velvet. And during the bhajan, I felt somebody was brushing me. ऐसे मैंने किया. Somebody was brushing. At the same time, my mother also did this. Somebody is brushing her. And when we turned on the side, we saw Swami's footprints dipped in sandalwood, walking up to the chair. I mean, we did not see it walking, but the footsteps were there, leading up to the chair. Both feet dipped in sandalwood. And he has said that कि मैं हर एक भजन में आता हूँ. We have experienced that in other bhajans also. I have actually seen Swami's presence there and felt his presence, seen his presence in these in various bhajans. But this was one thing which is unforgettable. Those footsteps on the velvet carpet. 77. My brother was working in Bhopal, and he met with a massive motorcycle accident in Bhopal where his entire left leg was crushed under the motorcycle and slowly started losing power, and infection started setting into the leg. We got him transferred to Delhi so that treatment is possible. But when he came to Delhi, he had lost weight to the extent that a man of 27, 28 years old, he was only 35 kilos of weight and not able to walk, extreme pain in the leg, not able to walk, he used to limp. And the top 14 neurosurgeons in Delhi confirmed that gangrene has set in on the leg and the leg has to be amputated from the thigh, and there is no other alternative. If it doesn't get amputated, the infection will spread further for him. It was at this stage that when he came to Delhi, one day he was sleeping in the mandir in the afternoon. Because of the pain, he wanted to go and sleep there. मंदिर में सो रहा था. सडनली उसने आवाज दिया मम्मी को, मम्मी जल्दी आओ जल्दी आओ. कहा मैं दरवाजा बंद करो. दरवाजा क्या को बंद करने का क्या होगा? नहीं नहीं नहीं. और दरवाजा बंद करके वो जो मेरा पैर दबा रहा है अभी, उसको बोलना पैर दबाते रहे, बिकॉज मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. और उससे पहले ही हैज नेवर अलाउड एनीबडी टू टच हिज लेग. अगर छुआ भी तो पेन में चिल्लाता था. मम्मी ने बोला पैर दबाने के लिए कौन है? कोई भी तो नहीं दबा रहा. देयर इज नोबडी इन द हाउस. नो नहीं नहीं नहीं, somebody is pressing my leg and I'm feeling comfortable. मेरा पेन ऐसे लग रहा है कि मेरा पेन जा रहा है, तो प्लीज होल्ड हिम बैक हियर. After that incident, then mother realized what was happening, and she said, now we are going to Parthi first. Before your surgery, we will go to Parthi. So entire family, we went to Parthi with my brother. वहाँ जाकर फिर Parthi में तभी there used to be an enclosure for the sick people. एक separate enclosure था, तो उसको वहाँ बिठाया था. I was sitting next to him because he could not walk by himself. He had to put his hand in my shoulder and then slowly walk. And by that time, I had become sufficiently free with Swami. मैं उठ के खड़ा होकर ऐसी बात करता, स्वामी एक मिनट इधर आइए, मेरे को बात करने का, तो उसका नथिंग. आई वाज व्हाट्स अबाउट 17 years old and I had attended the Whitefield 1 month spiritual course of Swami. So I was very comfortable. और ब्रदर को मैं बोल रहा था कि स्वामी जैसे ही पास आएंगे, यू हैव टू स्टैंड अप एंड टेल हिम व्हाट इज योर प्रॉब्लम. हाँ हाँ करता रहा करता रहा. जब स्वामी बाहर आए, एकदम पास आए, आकर स्माइल भी किया स्वामी ने उसको, और कुछ भी नहीं बोला, ऐसे देखता रहा स्वामी. ही जस्ट कुडंट रिएक्ट, ही कुडंट डू एनीथिंग. आई स्माइल किया और निकल गया स्वामी वहाँ से निकल गया. मैं इमीडिएटली आई स्टार्टेड स्लोली सॉफ्टली बट शाउटिंग एट माय ब्रदर, क्या इतना पास आया, तुमने बात नहीं किया स्वामी से. यू शुड हैव टोल्ड हिम व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम. कहते यार मैं उनको दिखता रहा, आई कुड नॉट इवन think that I should talk. I just kept looking at his face, that's all. So I got up and called Swami. Said, Swami, मुझे बात करने के आपसे. So he stood there, a slight distance, maybe about 50 meters. He stood there and told me, no, sit down. Asked my brother to get up and come to him. My brother got up. I also got up because obviously he could not walk without support. Swami said, no, you sit. I told him, you come. And for the first time after the accident, he walked up to Swami. पास में बुलाया स्वामी ने, नमस्कार करने बोला, and said, no surgery. I have made arrangements for your treatment in Delhi. You don't need surgery. ऐसे बोल के चले गए. He, of course, he did not understand. None of us could understand. क्या बोलना चाहते थे स्वामी, क्या अरेंजमेंट किया है उन्होंने दिल्ली में, सर्जरी के लिए अभी वापस जाकर क्या बोलेंगे, सर्जरी करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए, कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आया था. बट he said, okay, we'll wait for Swami's direction. Since he has said that he will do some arrangement, he will make some arrangement. दिल्ली आए, about a month went just like that. He used to come and attend bhajans. He was a very good mridangam player, so he used to manage to play mridangam during the bhajans. एक भजन में, which was in the place of one Dr. Kanwar in Delhi, and Dr. Kanwar was a very very famous cardiologist and cardiac surgeon in Delhi. उनके घर में भजन था. भजन खत्म होने के बाद डॉक्टर कन्वर called my brother and said, I am seeing you for some time now. You have been attending a lot of bhajans with Amma, but you have been limping always. So can I find out can you tell me what is the problem? He said, yeah. So he told him what is the problem, what happened, what the neurosurgeons are seeing, everything. Dr. Kanwar asked, can I test you? Can I examine you? We said, okay, यार न्यूरोसर्जन्स ने कर लिया, आप भी कर लो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है. नेक्स्ट डे वी वेंट टू द क्लिनिक and next day Dr. Kanwar started his treatment. 10 injections per day. No, 10 injections in the morning and about 5
Sairam, sir, are you there? I think Sairam, let us wait for a minute for him to join back if he has lost connection.
Hello, Sairam. Sorry, my
Yeah,
net went off.
problem.
My net went off.
I think you got disconnected.
Yeah, I got disconnected.
No problems.
Dr. Dr. Kanwar, at the end of 6 months, made my brother drive the motorcycle and he sat in the back seat for a ride. और इतना इतना ज़्यादा क्योर हो गया था. And we went to the doc finally and said that 6 months you have retired, you have not taken any money from us. No consultancy fees, no money for injections, nothing. अभी तो हमको बताओ ना कितना खर्चा हुआ. So he thought for some time, then he scribbled something in a pad and said the total money which you have to pay me is some 6,500 or 6,600 rupees. He said, डॉक्टर 6 महीने आपने ट्रीट किया है, इंजेक्शंस आपने खुद ने दिया है इंजेक्शंस, and we know that certain injections which are given are imported medicines, plus आपका consultancy, you can charge what you want, there is no issues. जो आपका actual charge है आप बता दीजिए. I will get my brother said, I will get medical reimbursement from my office. You don't worry about the money. Financially, we are okay. He said, money is not the problem. मैंने जो मुझे पता था और जो ट्रीटमेंट मैंने तुमको दिया उसका कॉस्टिंग लगाकर मैं तुमसे चार्ज कर रहा हूँ 6,600 रुपये. बाकी जो मैंने तुमको दिया ट्रीटमेंट वो मुझे नहीं पता मैंने क्या दिया. There was this power, Swami's power, which was telling me pick up a particular injection. I just picked up and gave you. His power told me to write some medicine. I wrote the medicine and gave you. But it was clearly Swami's direction. So जो मैंने ट्रीट नहीं किया उसका पैसा मैं आपसे नहीं ले सकता. And these were his very words. So it was only then we understood when Swami said that he has made arrangements for the treatment and surgery is not required. I can keep saying, I think time is already up. I am a chartered accountant. I became a chartered accountant because of Swami. When he had come to Delhi, which was again in 80, he had come to Delhi. At that time, I was planning to start a travel agency. And as a Sevadal volunteer, I was posted just below Swami's room. And finally, when he was going out from Delhi, मेरे पास आए ऐसे सेवा दल, we cannot ask for पाद नमस्कार, but Swami came to me and said, you take पाद नमस्कार. So I took पाद नमस्कार and he immediately asked me, क्या करने का है next? BCom के बाद, no travel agency, you have to do CA. And I made arrangements for your doing CA in the south. ऐसे बोल के निकल गया. And within 2 days I got letters from south, that is from a very famous chartered accountants firm in Madurai, saying that because those days getting admission for articleship was a premium product. It was not as easy as it was now. वहाँ से मेरे को admission मिल गया था to join as articleship. And then we shifted from Delhi to Madurai for that. So that is how I came into CA. Otherwise, I don't know how my life would have taken. And during CA also, before the intermediate exam, I came to know that Swami has come to Kodaikanal. मैं सब छोड़ दिया. Boss को phone किया, I said, I am not coming today, sir, to office. I am going to Kodaikanal because Swami has come. वहाँ से बस पकड़ा, Kodaikanal पहुँचा. There were only 10 people in Kodaikanal with Swami. Just 10 of them. Whole day I spent with Swami. और इतना प्रैंक्स करते थे स्वामी, इतना प्रैंक्स करते थे. He used to ask biological name for flowers और ये, and then he used to teach. इसका biological name ये है, इसके properties ये हैं, इसके ये हैं, उसके ये हैं. ये सब करके फिर मेरे को पूछा उन्होंने, CA कैसे चल रहा है? I said, Swami, this was around the 3rd week of April. I said, Swami, May 2nd को intermediate exam है. But I am not writing in the month of May, I am writing in the month of November. क्यों? I mean, all this conversation he did with me in Tamil only. I said, क्यों? Why not in May? Why in November? I said, Swami, audits थे, didn't have time to prepare. So I have to prepare and then I'm going to write in November. He said, no, don't waste a chance. You write in May. तुम्हारे लिए स्वामी पढ़ाई करेगा, तुम एग्जाम लिखो, बट फाइनल में तुमको पढ़ाई करना पड़ेगा. फाइनल और सीए इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट, स्वामी कैन नॉट लर्न. एंड ये उन्होंने बोला करके मैं इंटरमीडिएट एग्जाम विदाउट एनी प्रिपरेशन आई वेंट एंड रोट एंड क्लियर्ड माय इंटरमीडिएट. So even my doing CA was because of Swami. I guess I have overshot the time. मैं और 3-4 घंटे आराम से बात कर सकता हूँ about Swami. I have had 1 month of super experience in Whitefield in the Indian Culture and Spirituality course. वहाँ तो he was more like a friend to all of us. Swami was more like a friend to all of us. And those things I can never forget. Lastly, in 1977, during the last day of the Whitefield course, so when Swami was walking through the students, तो मुझे आके बोले, Appa, how is Appa's piles? My father was suffering from piles and he was to undergo a surgery. He said, how is Appa's piles? I said, Swami, you're planning to have a surgery shortly. He materialized Vibhuti and gave me and said, give it to Appa. Don't worry, nothing will happen to him. He'll be okay. और वो विभूति उस टाइम में ये नोट में मैंने रखा था because I didn't have anything else on hand. Offline you can see, online maybe you can't see that this note still has विभूति in it. उसमें से अभी गया नहीं है विभूति, अभी भी है नोट में. And ever since this note has come to my pocket, my wallet has never gone empty. This is Swami's grace, and I am very, very sorry I am overshooting the time, but एक बार स्वामी के बल में बोलना शुरू किया तो you can never stop. You have to keep saying. But I know it will take another 2-3 hours of time. So thank you very much. From a person who was trying to test Swami, like me as a teenager, was trying to test Swami. ये मैजिशियन हैं कि जैसे लोग बोल रहे हैं अवतार हैं, वहाँ से उन्होंने रियलाइज करवाया कि ये जो कर रहे हैं वो मैजिशियन का काम नहीं, दिस कैन ओनली बी एन अवतार. एंड वी रियलाइज दैट, एंड very, very fortunate that Swami has put his grace on us and he continues to put. When now अभी भी उन्होंने मार्गदर्शन दिखाया मुझे, that is why I am sitting here in front of all of you. अभी भी दिखाया उन्होंने कि भाई वापस आ जा, we need you. Sairam.
Sairam, Karthik.